She's not happy.
I'm looking at his.
They are not happy.
Who's the most famous person you've been with? Can I ask that?
Yeah, we have to mute it.
Watch the baby, man.
Are you worried at all about controversy?
Y'all, what just happened between Rihanna and A$AP Rocky after the 2026 Met Gala has the internet looking completely unhinged right now, and honestly, this story turned disturbing fast. Because one minute, these two were standing under those flashing cameras looking untouchable, smiling like the most powerful couple in entertainment, moving like absolute royalty while millions watched them shut the entire carpet down. And then suddenly, everything flipped. A mysterious fan clip leaks online. Breakup rumors start flooding social media. People begin accusing Rocky of sneaking around behind Rihanna's back with an OnlyFans model. Then out of nowhere, custody battle rumors start trending too. And that's when the internet completely lost its mind. Reaction channels exploded overnight. TikTok detectives started slowing clips down frame by frame. People were analyzing Rihanna's facial expressions like they were decoding a hidden cry for help. But here's where this story gets really dark. Because insiders now claim most of the scandal may have been built from cropped footage, recycled live stream clips, and a viral post that allegedly started as an April Fool's joke. Yeah, an entire celebrity relationship meltdown, possibly manufactured by the internet itself. But even after the rumors started getting debunked, people still refuse to let it go. And honestly, that's what makes this whole thing feel so unsettling. Because now the question isn't just whether Rihanna and Rocky are secretly falling apart behind closed doors. It's whether social media has become so addicted to watching celebrity couples collapse that people are willing to create the disaster themselves. Then out of nowhere, that alleged van video hits the internet. And that's when everything started feeling different. Because only hours after Rihanna and Rocky looked completely locked in on that carpet, cryptic breakup posts suddenly started spreading everywhere online. And almost instantly, social media pushed the narrative that Rihanna had been betrayed behind the scenes. But the part that really sent people into panic mode? The rumors didn't stop at cheating. Suddenly people were whispering about custody drama, secret fights, and allegations that Rocky had been sneaking around with an OnlyFans model the entire time. And once those words started trending together, the internet completely lost its mind. Clips flooded every platform. Live streams exploded overnight. Reaction channels started pulling millions of views as people became convinced they were witnessing a celebrity relationship falling apart in real time.
That was the other day, too. That's, like, we're homies, though. Like...
That's crazy.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. Why did they get it? It's not. Why would you guys... Really? You guys think I would pull A$AP Rocky? Look at me. Like, look at me. You guys are stupid. I would never.
But here's where this whole story takes a sharp turn. Because the second you actually start tracing these viral claims back to where they really came from, the entire narrative starts falling apart. What people turned into a full-blown celebrity meltdown was actually built from an exhausted couple sitting silently inside a van, an old April Fool's prank the internet treated like leaked insider tea, and random courtroom footage that had absolutely nothing to do with a custody battle. That's it. 3 completely separate moments, 3 unrelated clips, and somehow social media stitched them together into a fake disaster that millions of people instantly believed was real. But honestly, the truth behind all this chaos might be even crazier than the lie itself. Because once you look at what really happened on the night of May 4th, the entire situation starts feeling way more unsettling. Rihanna and Rocky had reportedly been running on fumes since early that morning, between non-stop fittings, private prep sessions, media appearances, the Met carpet, the gala itself, and multiple after-parties afterward. These two had basically been moving for almost an entire day without stopping. And by the time cameras finally caught them sitting inside the back of a Sprinter van, everything about their energy looked completely drained.
My one?
Yeah.
You
see it
They
yet.
haven't seen it yet? Okay, you guys are building front archive. Are you saving it up for them?
Sure.
Right? Well, they're already styling. You guys know how to dress them. Have fun tonight. Thank you. Rihanna, up here, please.
And almost immediately after those clips started going viral, TMZ rushed in with inside sources trying to calm the fire down. But by then, the internet was already too deep into the fantasy. According to the reports, there was never some explosive argument inside that van.no screaming match.no dramatic breakup moment.no secret confrontation hiding behind tinted windows. Just two exhausted people who looked completely wiped out after surviving one of the most non-stop nights of the entire year. In fact, the source reportedly kept it painfully simple. They said Rihanna and Rocky were just running on empty after a ridiculously long day. That was literally the explanation. But social media saw tired faces, awkward silence, low energy, and instantly transformed it into a relationship horror story overnight.
ASAP and Rihanna having a really emotional conversation.
She's mad, but it's just a baseline level of mad at someone.
Yeah, it's every marriage. That's literally me and my wife at the end of every night. Her piss.
But then, a second clip suddenly surfaced online. And this is the moment where the internet completely abandoned reality. The footage came from earlier that night on the Met Gala carpet. Rocky was standing near another woman during a conversation, and for maybe half a second, Rihanna glances in their direction. That's it. No yelling.no confrontation.no proof of anything shady happening. But the second that clip hit social media, the love triangle theories exploded everywhere. People started slowing the footage down frame by frame, analyzing Rihanna's facial expression like it was some hidden cry for help, while gossip pages pushed the narrative that Rocky had just been exposed publicly right in front of cameras.
Hey, how you doing tonight? Good?
Yes, how are you?
Peace and blessings. You know, the backstage live. You know what I mean? You know how we do that. What do you think about tonight? Was it good tonight? You had a good time tonight? Look, I just got here, and I'm just happy to see you. But that's backstage live. I won't be backstage live. I caught you at his fashion show. Look at my God. Yeah.
See you again, bro.
Likewise.
Harlem World,
Appreciate that. There we go.
And here's the part almost nobody bothered looking into before spreading the story everywhere. The woman standing next to Rocky wasn't some secret side chick hiding in plain sight. It was Giovanna Battaglia Engelbert, a fashion creative who has reportedly been around Rihanna's circle for years. People close to the fashion world already knew the connection immediately. But social media conveniently ignored one major detail. The viral clip had been cut down. What viewers never saw was Rihanna joking and laughing with Giovanna moments earlier before stepping away to handle another interview. Rocky wasn't caught flirting behind Rihanna's back. He was literally continuing a conversation Rihanna had already been part of herself. But by the time that context surfaced, the internet had already picked its villain. And somehow, it gets even messier from there. Because the actual origin of this entire Rocky cheated with an OnlyFans model narrative is honestly insane once you trace it back. The rumor reportedly exploded from an April 1st, 2026 post. Yes, literally April Fool's Day, after an account called Hoops Crave claimed Rihanna and Rocky secretly split because of cheating allegations. Within hours, the post had already crossed over 1 million views. And the craziest part? The account openly labels itself as parody right there on the profile for everybody to see. But nobody cared. Then internet detectives grabbed a completely separate live stream clip from 2025 where an OnlyFans model accidentally mentioned the name Rocky during a conversation. Content creators smashed that clip together with a fake April Fool's post, edited it like some secret expose, and suddenly people online started treating it like confirmed evidence. No verified reports.no receipts.no insiders connected to Rihanna or Rocky, and absolutely zero proof ever surfaced to support any of it.
You. Chat, I'm not gonna lie. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. What she said is fucking crazy. Thank you for the sub. Nigga, a couple of y'all said it, bro. That is insane. I'm just saying, I'm not gonna expose it, but she got motion, bro. She got motion.
Because at that point, the rumor machine was moving way faster than reality ever could. The woman tied to the viral cheating narrative eventually saw her own name exploding online and stepped in herself to shut the story down publicly, not once, twice. She went on X and directly denied the allegations. And honestly, you'd think that would have been enough to kill the rumors immediately. But that's not how the internet works anymore. Once people emotionally attach themselves to a scandal, facts almost stop mattering. So while everybody else kept farming clicks off fake drama, Rolling Out reportedly did something almost nobody online bothered doing anymore: actual research. They went back through Rihanna and Rocky's public timeline, checked appearances, interviews, body language, recent events, and what they reportedly found painted the complete opposite picture of a celebrity couple secretly falling apart. According to them, the entire scandal was exactly what a lot of people feared it might be from the beginning: manufactured internet chaos. Nothing more. But then came the rumor that really terrified fans: the so-called custody battle. And this is the part where people genuinely started believing something serious was happening behind closed doors. Because yes, Rihanna absolutely was photographed inside a Los Angeles courtroom back in February 2025. And yes, she did bring their 2 sons with her. That part is real. But the internet twisted the meaning of those images into something completely different. What people started calling a custody hearing was actually tied to Rocky's criminal trial involving 2 felony firearm charges that had reportedly been hanging over his head since 2021. A case serious enough to carry decades behind bars if things went the wrong way. For nearly 3 straight weeks, Rihanna reportedly kept showing up at that courthouse supporting him. And near the end of the trial, during closing arguments, she brought RZA and Riot into the courtroom gallery with her. Not because of some secret custody war, but because, according to people following the case closely, she wanted Rocky surrounded by family during one of the most high-pressure moments of his life.
Rihanna, are you hoping this wraps up today?
And honestly, that alone should tell you exactly how modern celebrity scandals get manufactured out of thin air. A couple tired in a van becomes a secret breakup. A courtroom support appearance turns into a custody battle. And a cropped fashion clip suddenly becomes evidence of cheating. That's how fast the internet builds destruction now. But if all this viral chaos was fake, then what was actually happening behind the scenes with Rihanna and Rocky during all of this? Well, this is where the narrative completely starts falling apart. Because just 2 weeks before the Met Gala madness exploded online, Rocky sat down for an interview with W Magazine and spoke about Rihanna in a way that honestly didn't sound like a man preparing to walk away from his relationship at all. In fact, the way he described her was almost obsessive. He reportedly called Rihanna magic, praised the way her mind works, said her energy was unmatched, and described her as one of the most genuine people he had ever known. But the detail people really overlooked? He openly talked about wanting a 4th child with her. Think about that for a second. Just days before the internet started screaming about cheating scandals and secret breakups, this man was publicly talking about expanding their family even more. And it didn't stop there. Only weeks later, Rocky was back on the Met Gala carpet practically glowing beside Rihanna in front of cameras, calling her both the art and the artist while acting completely locked in with her the entire night. Yet somehow, social media still convinced itself this was a man secretly creeping behind the scenes. The math simply wasn't adding up anymore. But then the internet found another angle to weaponize: the money. Because once Rihanna's billionaire status entered the conversation, people started pushing an entirely different theory online. And that's where things got even uglier. Rihanna's empire was never built off music alone. Most of her billionaire fortune reportedly comes from Fenty Beauty alongside her Savage X Fenty stake, businesses that completely changed the celebrity brand game. She's operating in a financial universe that very few entertainers can even touch. Now compare that to Rocky's estimated net worth floating around the $20 million range. Still rich? Absolutely. But standing next to a billion-dollar empire? That changes the optics instantly. And that's when the internet started twisting Rihanna's old comments into something darker. A paraphrased quote started spreading everywhere online claiming Rocky would leave with nothing if he ever betrayed her financially in a breakup. Suddenly people framed it like some hidden warning, an ultimatum, even a secret cry for help buried inside jokes. But longtime Rihanna fans already recognized the energy immediately. That's just how Rihanna talks: confident, protective over her money, unfiltered. Meanwhile, Rocky never looked shaken publicly at all. In fact, during that same April 2026 interview, he reportedly kept talking about wanting more children with Rihanna, binge-watching documentaries together late at night, and admiring the way she moves through life behind the scenes. That doesn't sound like somebody planning an escape route. And while gossip pages kept farming clips for outrage, the reality moving quietly underneath all the noise looked completely different. The criminal case ended, the relationship rumors never produced proof, and the family the internet kept predicting would collapse? Still standing. But honestly, maybe that's the real reason people refuse to let this story die. Because the internet has become addicted to watching powerful couples fail. And the harder Rihanna and Rocky keep surviving every scandal cycle thrown at them, the more desperate people seem to become, trying to prove there's damage hiding somewhere behind the cameras. So now the real question is this: Was this entire scandal just another viral internet fantasy built from edited clips and fake narratives? Or are people online noticing cracks the public hasn't fully seen yet? Because one thing's for sure, the internet may have moved on to the next celebrity scandal already, but this story, it doesn't feel completely over yet.